Hello, it's BSJ, and I'm going to talk to you guys. This is another support video. I want to talk to you guys about options you have in lane. I think what's really important for support players is that all these videos I'm trying to make for you, you need to understand that just like choosing between which camp you're going to farm as a carry or which lane you're going to farm as a carry, every game, different options are better, right? So rather than asking me exactly when you think this is better, I'm going to present you with things that make it better. And I want it to be known to you that this is worth considering, right? Every single thing I talk to you about, it's like, I never thought of that before. I never tried that BSJ, and I'm going to consider that next time I play support.
Banana slam jam.
So in this video, I want to talk about the importance of level 2 on course. A lot of carry heroes that are potentially early aggressive heroes really love that level 2. Examples of this are Morphling, which I'm supporting right now, right? He starts level 1 with attribute shift, and then level 2 he gets that waveform, which really amps up his aggression potential, day and night. We compare this to a hero like Slark, with essence shift, level 1 only, but once he gets level 2 with the pounce, his aggressiveness goes up a lot. And there's a lot of carry heroes that fit this description. And I think it's important that we acknowledge that getting them that early level 2 can be a huge advantage in lane, especially with a hero like Morphling, whose level 1 is potentially very weak, as well as exploitable by the opponent team. I swear to God, I do educational videos like 5 minutes a day, and the odds of you sprinkling chips in the background is like tenfold when I'm doing these. I know you're not doing it on purpose. At this point, I'm starting to think you are, though. I know. Just go do your thing. I'm just...
A few moments later.
So I'm recognizing in a lane that if I lane the lane normally, I'm against Axe, Nature's Prophet. And Axe is going to Battle Hunger my Morphling. He doesn't have a way to reliably remove that Battle Hunger. And I've also acknowledged that, honestly, the opponent level 2 is a huge boost to the Axe, right? He has Battle Hunger to start, and then he's going to get Spin on top of that, which Spin against Morphling is super annoying because it's really hard for Morphling to ever go on target super early because that Spin is pure damage, and Morphling is high armor, low HP pool. So this is an example where whichever core gets level 2 first is a huge boost. It happens a lot. I want to be very clear. When I say a lot, I mean a noteworthy amount that this is very worth considering in every single one of your games. And so I choose to say I'm on Lich. Yeah, my Frost Armor is really nice, but Lich as a support is about 80% the effectiveness level 1 as he is level 2, right? Most of his effectiveness in lane is from his first spell, right? So I'm like, okay, this is a lane where it's much better to give my carry an early level 2 while not taking any of his experience. So what I did in this lane was I intentionally blocked these creeps. I'm getting chased away by a Nature's Prophet now, just to rewind to make sure you see. I'm intentionally blocking the creeps. And then the creep wave is going to go into my Morphling's tower.
Only 'cause it's cheap.
And then on top of that, now that the lane's inside of my tower, the lane's going to push, I understand. But now that the lane's inside of my tower and the Morphling can drag creep aggro away from the Axe, I'm just going to casually sit over here and allow my Morphling to get solo experience. See here, the Nature's Prophet ends up taking unnecessary tower shots, but nonetheless, the principle remains the same. Notice how the opponent's aggression was hampered by the fact that it's underneath my Morphling's tower. He gets an instant level 2, and I say, hey, you want to go on this Nature's Prophet? Look, you're level 2, Axe isn't level 2 yet.
Stop you.
And he says, yeah, and this is Gunner, by the way. Easy first blood. And this may seem like the Nature's Prophet fucking up and such, which, in combination with us making a good play, he also fucked up. But even if he were not to die there, say we were to just be very aggressive, maybe not committing waveform as hard, and we get most of Nature's Prophet health down, what I'm going to do at minute 6, since the lane is pushing, a lot of you will ask, hey, BSJ, isn't this going to push the lane for your carry? What the fuck? The beauty is that the lane is pushing, right? But it's a minute 06. We do this little aggressive play, even if it doesn't result in a kill, and I instantly walk over to reset the lane with the bull cam. So now my Morphling not only got solo XP for the first wave, but he's going to get solo XP for most of these creeps. I'm now going to reset the lane based on what happened in the first lane, where first wave where it's pushing. And basically we're right back to a normal lane, but my Morphling has most of the experience in his favor, and I'm also going to get a little pull camp action myself. Not even counting the first blood. And it may seem like even if we don't get this kill, you may be like, BSJ, is this still worth it? And the answer is, if you get a good trade where you trade, 200 health for the Nature's Prophet losing 500, that's a good trade. And if that's a trade you're only going to get when your carry's level 2 and the opponent's not level 2, then this is just as important in those scenarios. So it's a little maneuver, but I will fairly say that this lane is actually over because of it. My Morphling gets first blood. Morphling's weakest stage in the laning stage is levels 1 and 2. Once it gets that level 3, his power spike is massive. And so as long as we get through that level 1 or 2, even, in this case actually ahead, the lane's going to go just great. These are little things you can think about in the laning stage, and I think as supports, knowing these advanced options is really important for you, and just know it's worth considering doing every single